Hey guys, it's Molly with Design Loves Detail, and we've got more designer dupes coming your way today, so stay tuned. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to subscribe and hit that bell to be notified of our next videos. And I know that the last time we did a designer dupe video, you guys loved it and gave some great input. I'm still working on tracking down some of those, but I've got some more for you today that I think you're gonna love. And one of them is a look for less of this coveted daybed, so stay tuned till the end. It's really a good dupe. I'm gonna start with these counter stools from McGee & Co. They're a classic. They're actually the counter stool, bar stool version of my own dining chairs, which are great. They are really awesome because they go with so many different styles. They're that black, just really simple, kind of a modern take on the spindleback chair, but has that clean look about it. And they are beautiful, but they are $430 at McGee & Co. So that's a little spendy. I do have a very similar looking one that's from Wayfair, the Brunner Barn counter stool. It is $139 right now. So it has that same kind of clean aesthetic. It has good reviews too. We're at 4.6 stars out of the 17 reviews they have there. So I thought that was pretty solid on reviews as well. This is just gonna be a massive savings, you know, paying $139 versus the $430 per stool. So definitely something to consider if you want a simple black bar stool, and they do have them in the counter and bar height in the look for less, which is great. Another really popular item right now is the charcuterie board. If you guys have seen those, people do all kinds of fun things. Great for holidays or parties, whatever. But I've seen a lot of themed ones lately for parties, which are really cute. So they also are a multi-function item in the sense that they look great just leaning up against the wall near a range. They're kind of like one of the most popular kitchen styling accents, I would say, right now on the market. And I do like that they're versatile as well. They're not just for show. So West Elm has this beautiful large size. It's actually, they call it small size, the one that they have on there, but it's 22 inches. So it's actually pretty good size. It is the white with the wood accent, which I really like the contrast there, but this is $125 just for a charcuterie board. A little spendy, even though it's beautiful. So I wanted to find a look for less, and I did. I don't know if you guys have heard of Mud Pie. It's a shop, they do a lot of clothing, but they also have some really cute home stuff. So I like to keep an eye on their site. They have one that's a new product and it's beautiful. It's actually, I kind of like it better than the West Elm one, go figure. It's actually a little bit larger. It's 25.5 by 20. So it is perfect, I think, replacement for the spendier one. And it is only $65. So a huge savings there. And I think it's, you know, still offers the same great style and function that the other one has too. So a winner. Next up is a really cute nightstand. And what's great about these nightstands and what I look for in a nightstand really often is the size, because you've probably found, like, a lot of times the Target nightstands, even though they're really cute, the scale is off. That's kind of one of the ways that Target can bring down price points, is they'll kind of shrink things down a little bit. So that being said, there's still some really great Target pieces, as you know, but that's just an example of something that kind of is common with nightstands. A lot of times they're undersized. Even sometimes the higher end ones can be a little bit small. And so always check the measurements there. I usually go like about 6 inches above to, I'll go sometimes 6 inches below the bed height if you have a taller bed, but that's kind of where I aim for. I like them to be taller than maybe some people because I just like the look. Like, for whatever reason, you can kind of see it in a lot of my designs. I'll go a little bit taller than the bed with the nightstand. This Ace nightstand that McGee & Co. has is great because it's large like that. It's got more of that chest feel, and sometimes you can search for chest versus a nightstand. This one is 40 inches wide, so it's got a lot of great size to it, and then it's 30 inches high. So it definitely hits that mark that I was saying where it's taller than the bed and it's just got a good substantial feel. I also love them because it gives you more storage. So you can use this almost like a dresser, which is just nice, you know, for actually having storage right next to your bed. Socks, underwear, whatever can go right there. And so this is a beauty, but it is $1,388. So $1,400-ish for a nightstand is obviously pretty spendy, as beautiful as it may be. And so I have this awesome look for less that you can get it through Wayfair. It has that shelf, that open shelf that I love, that just like the Ace nightstand has, which is probably one of my favorite looks for a nightstand, just because it kind of mixes it up. You have a little bit of that openness for display, and then you have the storage as well. And this one is pretty close in size. It's 30 inches wide and 29.5 inches tall. So it's almost the exact same height. The other one was 30 inches tall, and it's 10 inches shorter, but I think that's actually great because the 30 inches is still really substantial. And I think that that 40-inch one can be tricky to fit in some spaces. You know, once you have the bed in there and everything, it can get a little tight. So this is actually, I think, a really ideal size. Still has that substantial feel to it. And right now it's on sale for $529, which is great. Way less than that $1,400 we were looking at. It has good reviews too. It's at 4.5 stars on that one. So really like that. And in the white, I feel like it goes with a whole bunch of different beds too. All right, we've got one of my favorites. This bench I love. It's got that woven detail and then the cushion that's so cute. So it kind of mixes, like I'm always talking about, kind of mixing upholstery with woven detail for just a really pretty look. This is a bench that Studio McGee has in their home, and it looks amazing. It's such a cute one. You can get it on McGee & Co. It is $2,500. So it's the Odelia bench. Anyway, super cute. Love it, but again, price point is tricky. So if you want something more affordable that has a really similar look, I actually owned this bench in our last house. We sold it with the last house. I've been like thinking of ordering it again because I love it that much, which I know sounds ridiculous, but it's really good. It's really, really cute. So the Shore bench over at Serena and Lily, great quality. We loved ours, and it has seriously that exact same look. And it even has an option to add a cushion. So they have a cushion that fits it. The bench itself is regular price at $898. So it's not cheap, but still a big savings from the $2,500 for sure. So I highly recommend that. I have owned it. I'll put a picture there so you guys can see how it looks all styled. Such a great piece. And they do run sales periodically, Serena and Lily, so keep an eye out for that. I try to post that in my Instagram stories. If you follow me there, I like to keep a kind of a pulse on all the latest sales and then restocks there as well. Highly recommend. Next up, this is actually a kind of a fascinating one. This is a lamp that I have owned as well and love. It is from West Elm. It comes in a natural oak and then also a walnut and black as well. So it has 3 different finishes. The walnut one is the one that we're looking at right now because I have found a look for less, and this is $199 on West Elm. Lamps are pretty expensive, like really nice lamps, and they come with the shade and everything. So $199 isn't like insane, but it is expensive still. And especially when, look at this, I swear you guys, I swear this is the same exact lamp. And I have owned the Walmart one. I had it in the oak finish. I don't know if they still have the oak available, but this walnut finish one that is just like on West Elm is $93.75 on Walmart. I've seen it and I loved mine, or I've seen the oak finish one, and it was literally looked identical to the ones on West Elm. So I don't know, I swear it's the same one. It is really pretty, and you can get it for $100 less, which is pretty huge savings. Next up is a chandelier that I love. This one is such a classic. It's a Pottery Barn light in the matte black, and it's got just a really, like, I think classic and timeless style to it, which makes it great for a lot of different spaces. It comes in both a black, or it's bronze, I guess, but it looks basically like a matte black, and then a brass. So those two options, it is $6.99, and it is really large, so it's not like a terrible price, but I do have a better price for you. Real quick, this one is 26 inches high, and then it's 50 inches in diameter, so it's got really great width, which makes it good for a large room. I have been so excited because there was a lookalike for this at Wayfair, and then they also added additional sizes. The initial one was smaller than the 50 inches, but they now have one that's 48 inches wide, so it's virtually the same size, and then 25 inches high. So it's just an inch shorter on height and then a couple inches less on width, but it's really, really close, and the price is $186.99 on sale right now, which is so good. So this one also has great reviews. It's got over 4,000 reviews, and it's 4.8 stars, which is like insane, I feel like, for that many reviews to be so high. And it, again, just has that really clean look to it, and it comes in the matte black as well as a few different finishes on this one. You can get the matte black or brass or black and brass or polished nickel. So definitely some great options there to get a really large chandelier for under $200, which is hard to beat. All right, last one. So this daybed that I am sitting on that you guys have, many of you have asked about, is a favorite from Serena and Lily, and it's beautiful quality. It is $14.98 just for the daybed. It fits a twin size mattress, but the frame itself is $14.98. So I think that the quality justifies the price. However, it's still expensive. So I get that, and that's why I have a look for less for you. Also, you can buy these cushions, like these are the cushions that they sell that are customized to fit it. And so you could get these probably to fit any daybed that has a twin size mattress if you want a more tailored look, but also a more affordable way to go would be to use the twin size mattress since it does perfectly fit that. So yes, so $14.98 is the price on this frame, and the look-alike is $7.99, so quite a savings. And this is another piece that is from Urban Outfitters, so really I think a great savings there. And it has 4.5 stars on reviews. It's got a similar kind of woven pattern to it on the sides. It's a little bit different, you'll see, but it's got a really close type feel where it's woven, the rattan, and then you can just use the twin size mattress with that one as well. I think that they might sell cushions as a separate piece there too. Yes, so they do have some different options for daybed cushion, and I think they change them periodically, what colors and stuff that they have. So they are definitely more affordable too than these. These were pretty spendy on the Serena and Lily cushions, but they are really beautiful. So it's like sometimes just like, what are you willing to splurge on? Anyway, that being said, I think that this daybed is, the Urban Outfitters one, is a really good alternative. It's called the Calico Rattan Daybed, so check that one out. Thank you guys for watching, and be sure to subscribe and hit the bell to be notified when our next videos are live. You guys can also give this video a like. Also, leave a comment if you'd like for stuff that you're searching for. I'm still working on some from the last Dupes video we did, but it's really fun to see kind of what you guys are in the market for. It's kind of fun for me to hunt down the looks for less. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.